Hello there. So, another day, another streaming day, Saturday. Unfortunately, not a day where I did stream, can stream all day long, what I always want to do, but unfortunately there's other stuff that I'm just looking at. So today I just researched about getting a new tower PC and just configuring different PCs on different sites, and I mean, like, I was really preparing like to cash in 5,000 euros, and then I configured them, and I looked at the PCs that they pre-configure you, and they don't have even 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. I didn't. That confused me. And they would try to they say that's a good PC for 5,000 euros. And I'm really confused why they would even put in an Nvidia 4090 and then only give it 32 gigs of RAM. That's a little bit weird. But then I configured these PCs and just said like, hey, let's just go all out on this and make it water cooled. Give it the best RAM, the best SSD, and 4 terabytes of SSD 2 times, and one HDD with 10 terabytes, and I ended up with a PC that would cost me 9,000 euros, and I was like, okay. I'm still not ready to make no compromises. Yeah, that's out of my reach at the moment. So I will pretty much have to try to race through the ranks even faster and get more pay. I will never get a good tower PC, or I will have to make a compromise. Just something that when you're working hard, you don't really want to do, and that's kind of annoying. Yeah, also if you're working on a high level, yeah, so that sucks. But yeah, then I was also looking for stuff for my cats, and recently I've been buying my cats a lot. Like every month, when I got my money, I just spend most of it on my cats. But now I figured out I also spend a lot of it on unnecessary stuff. Like I got the Stream Deck for 2,000 euros this month, and I just keep spending too much at the end at the start of the month. And I figured out it would be better if I would just make a list with all the stuff that I want to have, and in the end of the month, I will spend it at the end of the month and make a goal of what I want to save up. And basically, what I want to save up will be then the next number from the multiplication of 500. So if I can save up 1,000 euros, yeah, that's good. But if I only have 900 euros, then I will spend 400 and save up 500. I think that's a nice system, just to have some kind of dynamic, but you can still try to save up as much as you can. Hope it will work. So until then, I'm trying to live in a little bit of poverty and just trying to save up as much money as I can, not paying too much on, I don't know, unnecessary stuff. Now there's still necessary stuff that I have to spend on, like new shoes. Yeah, I can pretty much not spending on shoes. It's a little bit dumb. That's going to hunt you in the long term. So I guess that's my day. Yeah, but I kind of have to make sure that my Saturdays are spent better. I did spend my Saturday morning very well. I made my cats I built and I did not build it. I built in a cat door into the bathroom door. And then I was confused, like, how do I get my cats to use that door? Because they didn't understand that they now can go through the door. And I was first throwing food to the other side and they could see it. But they kind of, when they touch the panel, they kind of are too soft and don't push it hard enough so it opens up. And they don't have to push hard, but they don't. I think they have some kind of hesitation. And now I was like, hey, how do I get this to work? Long story short, first I want to have the cat door in the bathroom so that they use the cat toilet. But I cannot just put the cat toilet to the other side. If they then don't find a way how to use the cat to open the door, the bathroom door, they will just, I guess you could say, hey, what are you gonna do? They're going to panic and find a way to get in there. No, they're just going to do they're just going to shit on the floor or something. Yeah, so that doesn't work. So I figured another way out that it works better for me. I ordered an auto feeder and I just put it now to the other side of the door. Now, if they don't find a way to open the door, they will starve out. Yeah. That's a little brutal, but I guess we need some real pressure there, and I'm also observing them, so there's no real danger of them starving out, not in the long term. And if on the long term one cat always gets in there and the other one gets stuck, I'm going to find out pretty much by having one cat that is always yelling to me for food. So I don't think there's a real danger. But if there's a real danger, it's basically they don't have natural selection anymore. Let's get that going. If you don't get into that room, you're going to starve. Natural selection is going to work now. We're not playing on easy mode. That's for sure. Yeah. So, but. To be serious, they will find a way into that bathroom. Yeah. So I'm not going to let them starve out, and they will be fed in half an hour by the auto feeder, and then they will get inside of that door, hopefully, and I don't think it will be a problem. So let's get to the real topic here, and that is programming. Yeah. So last time we did work on this, and we already see a problem, and that is when I select a brush here, and we have this nice little preview, but it didn't delete itself. So I programmed this brush to delete itself on destroy, I think, or on disable. On disable, it's going to delete all this stuff like the preview objects and this point reference, but it didn't when I was shutting down the editor. And I'm not sure how we do this. I just want, if I quit the editor right now, I want this to delete everything that's inside of here. Let's just maybe quit the editor again and open it up, and let's see what's happening, because that's kind of weird. Oh, I think that's what happens if we save the scene. Yeah, it actually works. I think it's working, but if we save the scene, then these objects are going to be saved. I don't want these objects to be saved inside of the scene. How do we do that? Yeah, no, it didn't construct additional objects, but if I would do something like this, I would select the brush and do something, and now save the scene. And now let's close the scene and open it up again. And now I should have two offset reference points, and I don't want this. But this is the replication of this bug. This is the replication of this bug. Yeah, now we have two offset points. We don't want this. We only want one of these offset points. So, Unity editor, don't save specific game object. Is it possible to ensure that certain game objects don't get saved in this scene? Oh, there's hide flags don't save. That's nice, actually. Okay. So when we create these objects, we can actually use these hide flags. Let's do this. For the preview info, interesting though. Hide flags don't save. Okay. So it's important that on disable it's destroy immediate, but I don't think that's the problem. Let's just see when we create these objects. Okay, for that I'm just going to collapse all of this because it's a really big class. And let's open up the grid brush base. We do have some regions. Here's the preview object region, and there should be something. Create preview object. That's what we are looking for. Oh no! Now I opened all the methods. I didn't want to do that, but it's okay. I can take a look of for just this one scene. Let's go on. And I just lost power. I think look like something did reset the USB hub for all of the external monitors. My camera is not working anymore. Let me replug it. Oh dear. That was kind of unexpected. What the hell is with that camera? Okay, it looks like my camera is broken now. So this is supposed to be my cam, but so OBS right now it's pretty much like the cam. think this should be the cam. And the cam isn't working. Let me switch the scene. Okay. Okay, the cam is not working anymore. Oh no. Yay, I can't work. That's great. That's great. I can't even move my mouse. That's actually very, very annoying. I can try to select another camera here, but won't we recognize the camera correctly? Let me just select the laptop cam. Then replug my normal cam. Try to find it. Okay, here I'm back again. Damn, that's annoying. Yeah, okay, now everything is normal again. I don't hear music though. I think it's I will hear it with the next song because it probably did reset its source to some kind of webcam or something, and OBS when it's choosing the output, it will pretty much keep the output and not check it again until you have until the next clip is going to trigger it checking the output again, and actually that's pretty bad. But yeah, it's also pretty bad that my PC nearly is shutting down during the stream. But that's what do I expect. Reminds me that I'm pretty much annoyed by this, and also have a huge scare. I'm really scared that I'm getting hacked every day. Oh, there's so many things that I didn't use here. Oh man. So this is actually very, very useful. I have to have both high flags at the same time. Is it like this? Have to find the correct syntax for that. Unity hide flags syntax. They only use one hide flag. Hide flags multiple. I just want to look at the syntax, how to have multiple hide flags. They also use that OR, which is, I don't know. I would expect an AND because I want to hide this flag and this other, but I don't know. I forgot. Maybe it's some kind of byte operation, and then you have to add them together somehow, and the byte, the OR byte operation is the right one or something. But I don't know why you have to do it this way. Okay, and when we draw them in after set scene cell, we have to make sure that set scene cell, we have to make sure that we disable these hide flags once we draw these things in here. Right. Okay, this way we should be safe now. They should not show up in the inspector anymore, except for the offset reference point. I forgot about that one. So let's see. Should only see the offset reference point. Actually, we do see these objects all inside of here. Let's save this scene and see what's happening. So I'm a little bit skeptical that this actually worked. It looks like the flags got ignored for some reason. Yeah, those flags got ignored. So maybe they're not ignored. Maybe they're not ignored. You can see that in the inspector, we still see these objects. Maybe they are not ignored, but we have to set them at a different line of code. Let's look at the hide flags again. Okay, and let's look for the offset point. This is the offset reference point. Okay. And here it is created. There's some setters here. Let's put in this line of code and say, okay, I'll also use those hide flags. And let's see if we now can't see the offset reference point in the hierarchy. We can't. Let's save. And we open again. I don't see the offset reference point in here. Let's see what happens. And I suspect now that every object has been saved except for the offset reference point. This is gone now, but we did save it up before every time. Yeah. So let's see if we see a red dot there. I'm wrong. I'm right. Okay. So that means that the hide flags are actually working. But the last time that we used those, this didn't do anything. But why? Why? So what the question then is, what happens to this instance? It's going to get added into the preview info. Still, it doesn't make sense that it's getting ignored yet. See, maybe Let's just see. Maybe we have another line of code that puts them to none. No, there's no other line of code that puts them to none. Set scene cell is only activated if we draw in. So that's not the problem. So we have to look at the instance again. So create preview object. Let's just expand this method this time. Except last time I pressed the wrong hotkey. Whoops, that just happened. Okay, so we instantiate this instance. Oh, and I was setting it only if in this if else clause. I think that was the problem. Yeah, and then after that I have to actually do this. I think maybe it was inside of this if else clause that I did set the hide flags, and then it's only going to do that in one case. Let's try that again. Yeah, so that just happened. You didn't see that. So now let's see. And I don't think I see the objects in the inspector here. Yeah, you can't see the objects in the inspector now. So they are in here. They are there. They are at the root. But you can't see them. If I save now and reopen the project, you won't see these objects. That's a good step. Good that I just saw that. Now, unfortunately, it wasn't on my list. So we're fixing an error which I didn't know that exists. So we're not making too much progress. We're making progress in something that we didn't know that we had to do. That sounds, I don't know. Is that positive? Is that negative? That's weird. But yeah, we're making progress for sure. That's the key here. Making progress. So that I can sell this thing and maybe buy a next generation PC 1 month further. But I think that's unrealistic. I will keep dreaming of having a water-cooled LED tower PC ever. I guess I will forever stay a scrub, a low-level scrub. Yeah, not with my time. My skill level is okay-ish, but not with the time that I do use for coding. So last time we had some functions that we wanted to work on. I think additional functions. Say change offset, and that's not doing anything. Okay. Additional function change rotation, and now there's something happening. Okay. So I think I wanted to work on change rotation, and then rotate everything. Yeah. Okay. And then sometimes it's drawing stuff in, so that's pretty bad. So then nothing's happening. Yeah, okay, let's look into the function. Looks like it's not throwing an error or something. It's just not working. Why is this always full screening and not giving me the taskbar again? Hello? Can you just give me my taskbar? Okay. No? So what do I do now? Do I have to manually do this? Oh, no, now I'm missing stuff at the bottom. So I guess. Hey, I can hide. Can I hide this here? I can then hide this underneath the taskbar. How do I get this now? Okay, now I can't get wider. It's behind the taskbar. I mean, why do I even test this out? Then on the other side, this is dumb. Why can't I? Why can I even do this? You know, now wider is underneath my taskbar and I can't get it anymore. It's like, yeah. If I click on it, I see something here. Now I would have to I guess, edit my taskbar so it makes some space. Let's just reopen it wider and see where it pops out now. Hopefully it's not underneath my taskbar. Okay, so it did not save that, but it's still annoying that it's opening and I lose my taskbar because I'm pretty much using it. Oh. So my cats are getting fed right now by the auto feeder, but they can't get through the door. Because there's a new cat door installed and they haven't figured out how to do this. So I'm going to watch them. So right now they're in front of the door and they're just looking through the cat door. And they don't figure out how to get in. Yay. Come on. Ah. Right now they are looking through the cat door to the auto feeder. And I think now one of my cat goes through. Now the other cat is standing in front of the door and doesn't figure out that it just has to push the door. If I don't help her soon, she will starve. Go, Miri, go! Oh, she figured it out. Okay, so both cats now learned how to push the cat door. That's very, very neat. Okay, you know, unfortunately, I don't have a camera there, so I'm also running out of USB slots because, yeah, for some reason, when working with a laptop, you only have that many USB slots and. Yeah. After they're just going to get more buggy and buggy. I don't have a technical explanation for that except for bad programming. Except no, it's really just I don't have a good explanation for that. It's not like I use a USB hub. I have to because my laptop only has two or three outputs for USB, depending on how you see it. And yeah, I have more than 3 devices with printer, mouse, keyboard, headset alone. Yeah. So and then I have extra stuff there like my mouse pad has an LED and that has a USB port. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't even need to be plugged in my laptop, in my opinion. But whatever. I'm running out of USB slots. If I I need to use a USB port. Also, the camera. The camera does not work with a USB port. The camera uses a whole slot of the laptop right now, just because I tried to make the camera work with a USB slot and it failed miserably again and again. Yeah, and I don't have an explanation. It worked in January, and in February it just stopped working. So maybe it's just some weird Windows driver thing or something. Maybe not. So now we'll make another test. Let's draw in something. Save that up and leave. What the fuck is that test? It's just testing if this is saved now. No, it's pretty hard to not save it because we did set the height flags to none, so they should just behave normally now. But let's just make sure they are saved. Okay, they are saved. Because that would be ridiculous if we work on the load, save the scene, say good job after two or 3 hours of good work, and then we come back and say, oh shit, everything is gone now. That would be bad. Oh, I think that song, it sounds really different from the other songs. From the quality, it's not that good. But I really love the original. Yeah. I think there's something odd with the guitar. So let's go on. So we're working here in the set new rotation position. I think this is making it so that the click is not registered. Let's look at that. Let's go to the bottom and read the solution. A great tutorial helped me out. It doesn't exist. Also, that's annoying. It's in full screen. Everything is in full screen. That's kind of annoying to work with. It would be easier if I could have the editor just on this monitor and then automatically go follow the mouse with OBS when I go to the second screen. Yeah, let's actually put in some time into that. So fuck this. Well, let's see. If we listen to click, did we ever... Let's see where it's set to true. Okay, so these lines of code never do anything. Okay. And only once you click, this will register. Okay. That's bad. Because I know this had to be before listen to click, but it has to be after because we don't want to... oh no! So inside of this set rotation position, we have to use this line of code somehow. Let's take a look. But let's just put this in here and see what happens. Now all I want to do is that I don't want to draw each time, that I set the rotation to a different point. Let's just see what happens. Okay, nothing happened there. Okay, now I didn't draw anything. Yeah. Can I draw now? Yeah, okay, so it's not bugged. So this just fixed the issue that I would start drawing when clicking to the different area. The next issue is that the whoops. That the there's something following my mouse here. Oh, this is I know this is I think this is the brush. Yeah, the brush is following my mouse and I don't want this. So I want to change the offset rotation. That's all very weird what's going on here. So that calculation is pretty much messed up. So what I want is I want to click on change rotation and then just, let's say these objects are here, and then I can just move my mouse around this area and it will change the rotation. Yeah. will change the rotation dynamically while I'm circling with my mouse around the object. Ah, there's my first cat. She made it out of the bathroom. That's good. My second cat is still in there. Because if they don't make it out alive, whatever, they will make it out alive. But if they have problems in getting out of the bathroom, they won't get to the cat toilet. And I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, let me take a short look for my second cat. And for now you can look at my other cat. Hey Miri. Ja, ja. Oh, so toll gemacht. Ja. Hast du toll gemacht. Super, Luna. Super. Hast du super gemacht. Hm? Willst du auf den Laptop? Ja. Yeah, she was in the bathroom. She was stuck and I didn't help her actually. I had to give her a hint. I still it's their first day of using the cat door, and they haven't figured out how to use it yet. Yeah. Ja, bist du süß. My cat is irritated. She's thinking. I should not stop that. Yeah. She's thinking about what the hell is that new situation that I'm in here? Because the auto feeder is not in the usual spot where she usually would scamp the out. She would usually camp the auto feeder. Now that it's not at the same spot as usual. Now she's like, yeah, normally I would be with the auto feeder, but it's at that spot. But there's no auto feeder. And she still has the same habit, and this just shows how strong habits are. She's still camping at the same spot, but there's no auto feeder anymore, and she's like completely confused now. But I don't think it's bad. Now you have to be very careful when you do something with the habits of your cat, because if it's a good habit, never change it. If it's a neutral habit or a bad habit, the cat will not like it. Yeah. So for neutral habits like this, just staying a lot with the auto feeder, it's not a good habit, but it's also not a bad one. It doesn't hurt me or anything. But she doesn't like to have her rhythm and habit interrupted. Okay, now we fixed something. We fixed the click. Let's actually look at OBS. Follow mouse to monitor. Is there a way? I don't know. Zoom and follow. What is this? Okay, this zooms in and follows the mouse, so that's not what I want. I think this sounds like the will problem. Okay, let's go to OBS and just go to tools. It's in German. No, I did never say it should be German, but actually, can I change that? The language? No. No, I can't change the language. Maybe because I'm recording right now. It says tools, automatic scene switcher. And then okay. Oh. Can change the scene when I'm going over another application, but I just want to change the monitor. That's bad for my case, because this is not what I want. I want to just show another monitor. That's bad. Yeah, I pretty much. I'm not going to. No, I can't use this. This is bullshit. So this is just when I have a specific window active, going to switch. Good. There's not even JetBrains Slider in there, is there? I think this is. This is wider. But then I would have to set this up every time, again and again. Now that's unpractical. Because then I close these two windows and it's not going to change the window. And I also want to work with two monitors. Let's just see what happens. Okay, let's just say this is monitor 1. I have a scene for that already set up. And then I want, if I am in Google Chrome, I want to have that on monitor 2. And also if I'm in Jet when it's wider, I also want to have that on monitor 2. Luna, was ist? Komm her. Komm her. Was ist los? Komm her. Warum? Ja, guck da oben. My cat doesn't know what she wants. That's annoying. But whatever. If no window is fitting... Oh. And automatically switch to something. That's not good. Then I pick a window, I'm in the ending screen and it's automatically switching the scene while I don't want to click anything. Oh, there, yeah, that's pretty much flawed. Oh damn, that's pretty flawed. That's pretty flawed. Yeah. So how do I make this? Okay, now this, it works. It works. I just have to make sure monitor 2 though looks a little bit buggy. let's say it like that. Let's just copy all this stuff from monitor 1 and monitor 2. That's a pretty old scene here. Let's just delete all this stuff inside. And now put in all the stuff from monitor 1. Now I have to reorder them. Now the screen is in front. For some reason it duplicated myself. That's interesting. So everything is kind of messed up here. So the music playlist is inside of here 2 times? What the hell? Main cam is correct. There's a random cam at the top. Let's delete that. So the cat cam is in here twice. So some folders just got duplicated. Okay, now I want to make sure that this is Another monitor, this one. Okay, if I click here, okay, we can't see a scene switch because it's using the same reference. I need to add a new one. Well, normally I wouldn't set up my OBS while streaming. It's a little bit weird. This one uses a scene switch. This one doesn't. Oh no, I just have to wait. Yeah. Okay. So now I can actually use my editor. I have to kind of change the monitor it is on. Because of the camera angle. Yeah. That's the problem now that I can't see my... If I look at my stream, I have to look over there. Here's Unity. Here is the second screen. So it's first screen, second screen, and then there's the OBS. It's okay. It's okay. Just a little bit weird. Also, it's weird when I put Unity here in the middle, it works completely fine. But Windows, Chrome and JetBrains, they don't work completely correctly. Okay, whatever. So there's still one problem though. I have to manually deactivate the automatic scene switch when I'm ending the stream. That's annoying. Okay. I will have to automatically change the mouse. I would have liked to change the monitor depending on the area the mouse is in, not the application. It's going to be annoying on the long run. So I think the last thing here is cursor condition. How do they do that? Ooh, okay. The only thing is, the only downside of this is we have to define the region that the cursor is in as the correspondent monitor, which is not nice. But whatever. The only other way I would have is I have Stream Deck, but it's super slow. Stream Deck is not. I've buttons that I can press for scene switches, but they actually don't really work. And they're super slow. I think it crashed. Yeah, Stream Deck crashed. So yeah. So far about that one. Yay. Okay, so I can download this now, but I will do this after the stream. There's no use in that. Let's go on and actually try to make this thing work here. And for that, I want to think. Okay, that's not making much sense. I want to look at the code first. I need to look at the code first, okay? So with this mouse rotation, let's first just. What did I do? Let's first just collapse the whole thing. So where do I want to look at? I have all these regions here. I think it's in the additional functions. Change rotation. Oh, that's all it does. Okay. That didn't help. Set new rotation position. That's what I want to look at. If get browse. If there's no reference point, just return. Okay, that's actually I want to do something else here. I want to debug log a message. In that case, debug log. No offset currently in use. Offset. No offset in use. Should we let's make this a warning so that we don't overlook it. Yeah. Could also throw an error, but it's not a real error. So what exactly does this do? Let's find out. So this is getting the mouse brush mouse reference point. And it's just saving it as giving it out as a vector. Okay. Mm-hmm. And this is being called in. This is called every frame. That's not good. That's not good. We have to. We should set this just when we call set change rotation. And save that vector free. And actually this is not a point, this is a position. Now we know the origin and we work with that. And that origin is set only at the start of the function. That's that's a huge difference. There's another thing. In the brush class, we actually don't stop it from changing its origin point, which is also not good. What is this, though? First, let's plug in this origin in here. And just see what happens now. Just see what happens now before we are continuing to work here. I still see a lot of the ways where this could be wrong, but okay, let's. They change rotation. It's a little bit hard to see what we're doing. It's like the offset. Where's the offset point? It's disappearing. That's not good. So let's look into the code. So this is going to set the rotation position every frame. Is that correct? Let's look at the usage of this. This is sus. This is called on scene every frame. And yes, it's actually called every frame. Yeah, but because because the offset has to follow the mouse. Yeah, that's actually not wrong. And if we see here, there's a lot of calculations in here. The good thing is the distance is actually always the same. So the distance, it would worry me if the distance wasn't. Let's clear the console and see what happens. I'm trying to have the same distance. If I rotate around here. Too far away though. And we can't reach 0. That's weird. No. Here it's 36. Now I go down here. Is it ever 0? I don't think so. I think it's somewhere up here. There has to be an origin somewhere up here. I'm not sure about that. It's actually not here at this position. And so that's not correct. And if you look at the direction, there's a difference in the Z coordinate. That's also not correct. That's something that we have to take care of before we're doing anything else. So first let's look at the brush class and see what happens if change mode has been set to true. So it has this world position reference. It's only done if change mode. And it has this set offset point display. And it uses the mouse world position for that. So this could actually be a problem here. See what happens with the position here. Yeah, that's a huge problem. Because this uses the mouse position. And if you are in this change mode, you want to use the old mouse position. Yeah. So why would then we don't want to then we don't want to have the mouse position. We want to use the old mouse position. This reference, which is going to be stopped. Okay, now that's weird. Let's just see what happens. Now it says the point distance is always 5. And that's actually good, because it should stay at 5. It still is a problem that the that we don't see it would that we don't see any rotation. And we should see something here. But at least we're working with the same with the same distance. It doesn't say much though. So let's see what kind of distance we are debugging here. The point distance is the distance between the additional mode origin and the offset reference point transform position. Interesting. I want to have the mouse world position. Is that Z coordinate set to 0? What's plugged in here? Let's also add a key code here. When we are holding control, just for this rotation function. Now let's just say if the key code is, let's just blindly pick G and control and say rotate. Change rotation. Okay. Let's see if that works. And if I press Control and G, I'm not sure if that is already in use. Okay, nothing's happening. Oh, I had to click at scene view. Okay, so now we have a shortcut for that. A small improvement. And we know it's working. Let's debug log. The mouse world position. I just want to make sure that this is really with the Z coordinate set to 0. I'm pretty sure it is, but let's just see what happens. Yeah, okay, we can see the Z coordinate is set to 0. Okay, let's also make sure the additional mode origin. What is this position? Is it set to 0? No, it isn't. There's a minus value in here. That's not good. And let's also debug log that offset reference point position. They have the same position. But they have the same position and have a distance of 5. So there's multiple things wrong here. First, the offset reference point transform position should never be, should never have a minus value. Let's just debug log the offset point reference position on scene view, just for the sake of knowing if this is always has always been the case. Where did we get that point from, though? Yeah. Oh, come on. Okay, let's just see what is in here, and let's see if the offset reference point does use 0. It is. So what the hell says the offset point Z position to something else than 0? What? What? Okay, so what's happening? So we can pretty much forget this. Let's just forget this. Open that method up. Doesn't set anything. Look into the next function. When we start change rotation, it's kind of weird that we say brush class change mode true so late here. Let's put it in change rotation. God damn it. We have to get the brush class though. Oh, come on. Let's Let's create a new function for that. Private void get brush class, because we are using that pretty often. Okay. Why doesn't it work here? Okay, static. Never mind. That's that doesn't matter at all. So what did I want to do? I have forgotten. I've forgotten what I want to do. Oh, damn it. Oh. Yeah. I have no clue what I'm doing here. Usual stuff. Get brush. Get current. So the name is not good. Get current. No. Get current brush class. Get current brush. Yeah. Get current brush. Still, I have to be careful with the documentation. Now I don't write a lot of comments, but I should just have good method names. Yeah, that just saves you a lot of documentation. So what did I want to do? Okay, yeah. Just want to have this one reference. Get current brush change mode is true. And later also here in this case we don't need to save this up. Now this makes it way easier to actually return something. Actually, this should not. Return a bool. We still have one error. Where is that one? Oh, this expects a bool. And let's not get a vector out. Okay. I don't know. Just say like this if, and then if that is null. Oh, that's a vector free. Yeah. Okay. We can't just say null. Okay. Sorry. So this has to be a bool. And if we can't get that, we will always get that, pretty much. No. If Q and rush. Okay, we're going to save up the random game object rush. See if we can find it and return false if not. Okay, that makes sense. I said that makes sense. Okay, and then we have to say this is default. Just for the sake of defining this. Okay. Yeah, okay, now this makes sense. Let's just see what we have as a problem right now. I think it's still that I think it's still that see. And this is at the reference point is at a weird position. It's at -28. Why is it at -28? This is the core problem right now. Let's debug the position. The new position that is calculated. I think this will be at -28. And this is why we don't see it. It's at -5. Okay. So this function is bugged. This is bugged. Because it's looking at the null position. Okay. So, offset reference point, where do you come from? You come from get offset reference point. And you don't do anything. Except of getting the point. You don't set it. You don't set it. Let's just see what kind of usages this has. Just inside of here. There's only checks inside of here. Okay, so how did this position end up being so buggy? And there's also two positions inside of here. Oh, I think this is where we stop. Maybe that would have been a great info to have. Maybe I should have written a debug log inside of here. Let's just debug log here. and display this position. If this is where we set the position wrong, which is very much likely. Yeah, here it is 0. And then boom, suddenly this line of code places it into the wrong position. Let's store something in here and look at the position. -24, 300 something, okay, and 0. Come on, clear the console. Okay, there we go. For some reason, the position here is very different. Could be the this is maybe the this is the local position. What's the world position? It would be nice to know. Let's create a new game object. And just say, please get over here. Now let's look at the position. If I put the mouse here, the position looks to be pretty much the same. Yeah, it's just 5 more. No, it's 5 less in the y coordinate, so that's okay. It's okay. So what else could we change? And now the question is, I press Ctrl G and the offset position is going to get bugged immediately. Why? Because the inside of here, this function doesn't work. It's trying to rotate the offset by an angle, but I think just the calculation is wrong, or the preview rotation. It's weird that this is working when I rotate 90 degrees, though. That's weird. It's working when I'm changing the angle by 90 degrees. So, what the hell is going on? I need more information. Is the mouse position something odd? Is the preview rotation something odd? We're going to find out now. Let's clear the console. Okay, the preview rotation is indeed odd. Okay, I need to only display the mouse position for a second. It's a little bit weird that the preview rotation is just wild. Okay, now let's press G. Where is this debug log coming from? Okay, this... Come on. Where's this coming from? I need to know. So this mouse position is... This should be the one that we just defined. It's wrong. It's obviously wrong. A mouse position should never have anything different than a third zero value inside. So there's one problem. Where is this coming from though? I don't see the class. Scene view. Okay, it's on scene view. Game object brush. Yeah, it's coming from the game object brush. It says 261, but I see it in 260. But yeah, I deleted the line. Okay. And what's annoying is this. This is in the parallax time ability. Okay, so yeah, I can't use you right now. So why is this mouse position off? So we're using this mouse world position reference. Where's this used? It's only set in one case. And in that case, the Z coordinate is always set to 0. So how did we end up with this variable not having this as 0? This doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, let's keep looking. Maybe there is another line of code where we set this. I don't see it. No, not really. What? Let's see, when do we change it, use change mode and set it to change mode and set it to false. Maybe it's set to false immediately. Only on mouse down. Let's debug log that. Yay, we're fixing weird errors that we actually didn't need. Let's see, is this displaying click? No, not one time. Now it is. So the change mode is actually set to a normal value. I also have to stop writing in the console. There it is. The mouse position is at a weird value. Just keep looking at the mouse position where this is modified. So we tried to track it down and we didn't find the problem. Let's just do it again. So the mouse world position is plugged inside of here. Maybe we do something with it. Not really. I don't get it. So this is never set. This is never set to a weird value. Where does the negative Z value come from then? It must be somewhere. It doesn't just it does not just set itself up. So let's debug log just to be safe. What we plug in there? Even though that's quite weird. I have absolutely no idea how this can happen. I'm looking at the wrong method now. This is the method that I want to look at. I want to stop this from debugging. Let's clear the console. Okay, that's not good. No, because we are logging in on scene view. It doesn't like that. But we see that there are some edge cases where it already said, hey, I do have a negative Z value. Sometimes it does have a negative Z value. And then the whole position is a little bit buggy. Okay. Let's see if it's coming out of the reference. So normally it seems it would never be at not 0. Unfortunately our frame rate is not desirable. State like that, to put it mildly. And Unity will not register my keystrokes anymore. And there it is. Yep. Unfortunately, this is not easy to test like this. So I'm actually working in wider right now. It's just not registering anymore. So this is very bad for my actual performance. Come on, Unity, stop. Yeah, okay. I removed that line of code. So I got a got a Discord notification. Oh. I click on it. Ah, I see. I see. So sometimes the mouse wheel position, it's if we read it, it's always right, but sometimes this reference is set up to a weird value. It's only set up in one specific line of code, and sometimes it's buggy. Oh, it's because we don't do this vector scale. Ah. So this is where this is different from what we get out there. And then we can vector free scale it. This should actually fix our bug here. Let's just see what happens now. Oh, it's still not working. Yeah, okay, so but at least we get one step further. Let's see if the these two points here are still in the wrong Z position. No, they are not. Okay, so we know that the new position here is still buggy. And we now have, but we now can get to the finish line, and do the finishing touch. So we get the distance. We have that direction. And then the new position. The new position doesn't take into the doesn't take any reference to the actual reference point transform position. Okay, let's try that out again. That's why I remember this position was pretty much. Oh, what do we have here? Now I can change the rotation. It's a little bit weird because I don't actually see where the origin is, which is weird. Also, the objects are not updating, but that's quite a step forward, even though I don't really understand how the angle is calculated. I think the angle calculation is kind of off. Something's off about that point. Also, that offset reference point doesn't have a point. It's just, what the fuck is wrong with the point? It's just a description, but I don't see the point. Okay, that's odd. And for some reason we only see the description. Maybe this thing doesn't exist. Maybe that's the problem here. Let's Google that up. Maybe there is a typo. Let's wait for a second. It seems to be alright. I mean, it's alright. So I'm a little bit confused why we don't see a point here. Maybe it's because of the height flex? Is that the problem? See? Yeah, now we see the point. Okay. Height and hierarchy. But show that image. Can we do that? No, we can't. So let's just plug in don't save. Yeah. I don't like that. And then we can... I still don't know if we can trust this function here. We go to... I think this should be a minus. And at the beginning we should... of the rotation function, we would have to create a point at the origin so we actually know what we are doing. That's a little bit weird. I'm pretty sure something's wrong here. I think it's just looking weird. It looks weird. Where's the... this is definitely weird. Something's off. We need to see the origin though to understand what is wrong. So let's add the start of this function. See where we create this additional mode origin. There's 2 lines of code where we set this. Oh. And then we also want to create some kind of point reference. I mean, we don't want to have this to be the origin anymore. We want this to be its own game object and be a point. So we can see it. I want this to be instantiated here. Then we set it up. Just have to plug in the correct position. Set the position immediately. And I want this to be green. So that's number... Let's make it purple. Make it purple. It's number 7 then. Yeah, I mean I'm using copy paste instead of pressing 7. I'm genius. And I can't see the point actually. Okay. So where did I create that? Actually, I didn't create that. Oh, it didn't compile. Yeah, okay, there's... There's still cases where I do need to use the position. Okay, let's go on. Let's ignore for now that the code is not optimized yet. And now I can actually see what's going on. And it looks like this is rotating around a point that is in the middle of this point and this point. Like, it's rotating around this point. Is that correct though? No, that's definitely not correct. I mean, what the hell? Okay, now I see. It's taking the old position of itself. Okay. We need to plug in this as the origin. Also, we need to stop creating a new point every time. But whatever. That's broken. I didn't break my... What? It's really broken now. What the... Okay. So that wasn't correct. It looks correct. A new position that was changing, but the after set point reference point was not changing. That's weird. Let's just first of all let's make sure that when we put this mode to false, that we also always destroy this. Also on disable. Okay. The on disable is not in here. Let's put it in. On disable. You need to destroy that point. And additionally, we have to make sure that it isn't saved. Is that already in there? No, it's not. Then this is just formula. It should be. There's hide flags, yep. Even though it's at a weird position. We set up the point here. Okay, we never want to save this thing up. Let's close Unity for now. I don't know if OBS is now going to bug out. Oh. Yes. Oh. Okay. So we open the project again. What the hell? Okay, we closed the project. I'm opening it up again. And I don't know if the automatic scene switch is now broken. We're soon going to find out though. No, it's not broken. And we're going to update later. So let's select this brush. And now the brush is broken. Yeah, the change mode has to be set to false, I guess. Okay, so on enable, change mode false. Yeah, just to make sure that that doesn't happen again. It seems it changed. It saves this value, and that's going to be irritating. Then we have this function over here. Oh, if I just use this scroll wheel, it's not going to change my screen. That's horrible. Yeah, I really have to catch my mouse. I'm going to end this stream a little bit earlier. I'm going to make this function work, to have the rotation work today. And then I'm just going to fix that. We have a nice little mouse catching, and that the mouse, if it's on my second monitor, that it's going to that I can follow my mouse. And then I have to make something that so that it doesn't always trigger. Ooh, yeah, that's annoying. Because right now I'm pretty sure that I'm going to forget that I have this mode on. When I press end the stream, then I click on anything and it's going to scene switch automatically. It's going to be super annoying. Oh, this is easy. Let's go on. So it looked like we actually had the right position. But for some reason we're not using it. And now it looks like it just randomly works. What the? Okay. Now the only thing that we need to change is that we actually set the rotation here. And also we need to destroy the point every time we Control F. Come on. We created this origin point, but we don't destroy it. Oh yeah, we only destroyed one time. What? No, we should destroyed 2 times, but that's weird. Also, when we create this point, let's make sure that we destroyed then. That's weird. Why is that point not destroyed? And now it is. That's really weird behavior. Let's set this position after we set the local position, so that the description is generically always at the same position, because we use a different way to set the position than we did before, and you either do it before you set the local position or after, but not you don't switch your method in between. Okay, and now if I press G, I have that offset reference point that is also named offset reference point. Still have to do something about that name. Let's just say origin. Let's just rename that origin. I think that's a very descriptive name. Where do we create it? Oh, it's here. Let's call it origin here. And call it this. Origin. Okay, but that's actually not the real problem that we're working on right now. Well, it is. But now press G. Okay. Now it tells me, okay, this is the origin. Can't bug it out somehow. Okay, it just said lag. And then when I click, it's just going to stop. Yeah. That's actually not the problem though. Let's also then get the brush, dot preview rotation, and then we have to plug in the direction in degrees. At least that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I think this should update immediately, and we just have to plug in the degrees. So what's the degree? I don't know. We have to, but we can do this easily. If we maybe just say unity direction to degrees. And there we have it, vector free angle. And let's just try it out. Vector free angle. From vector free up. Direction. Load angle. And let's just hope that we just guessed this right. It could be, I think it's up, but I don't know yet. Angle plus angle. Up. Made a mistake. Okay. And then we plug into the angle into this method. And we should immediately see the result here. Yeah, we see we see something. It's dancing. It's not supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be like this. But it's funny. That looks really three-dimensional, to be honest. Yeah. And if I click, yeah, now the weird rotation. Ah, it's all messed up. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, we have to look at the code immediately. Okay, first of all, I'm not really sure if vector free up was correct. But let's look at the let's look at it again. Let's just look at the numbers. Let's ignore the let's ignore the tree. Up here is 180. Here is 0. We don't get the full 360. So that's a problem. Okay. It's really a it's really a funny method with all that rotations. Maybe that should be inside of the game. It's like a chaos game. Okay, stop this. I'm not convinced that vector free up is correct. Let's try vector free forward. Just try out different vectors until it works. I actually have no explanation. I thought vector free up is the correct one. Okay, it says 90 degrees all the time. That's not nice. Okay, so vector free forward is also not nice. That's pretty bad. No, it's not up and down. I don't think it's left or right though. What the fuck? Set forward, then it's always 90. Let's just try out left. We're pretty much... Then we have been... will be through each axis. Okay, that's weird. So this is right. From left to right, it's 0 degrees. But from left to left, it's 180. Okay, it's flipped for some reason. Just have to accept that. For some reason it's flipped. So I could just say down and say times 2. I don't really know the explanation for this. That makes sense for me. So oh, now I know. Yeah, if it's halfway, it's no. Okay, I understand. We don't look for the angle. We don't look for the angle. The angle is like, this is halfway, 180, but this is 90 and this is 90. It's always looking at the fastest part. It's not going full circle, so it will never. Okay. So I need to look at it will always be between 0 and 180 degrees, because the measure returns the smallest angle between the vectors. That is, it will never return a reflex angle. What's a reflex angle? Signed angle. What's a reflex angle? What's a reflex angle? I wanted this with the Unity. So there's an old thread from 2010. Maybe back then there was no signed angle. And then they make a whole lot of code for that. And try to come out with new one-liners. I think this guy here is green. That's a good one-liner for that. And then there is the guy who just has overkill of code. Mr. Ballin. Okay, let's just Okay, we will. Let's just try this without help. Let's use the signed angle from to axis. I don't know the axis. What's the axis? No. So what does this code do? It gets the angle between two directions forward and the direction is more left or right. It's going to return left or right, and it looks that from this angle. So the third one should be coming to the user. So it's either back or forward. I think it's forward. Just look what is going to be plugged in here. Okay. So here's 0. It's good. Here's 180. And I think here it should be positive, here it should be negative. Also, good. Also the offset is not set correctly. But that's not the problem. Actually, I think the angle is not the problem anymore. It's just that in the current brush, when we say rotate, it's going to rotate that degrees. But we want to set this as the full amount of degrees. So we either have to calculate a new before we use that function. Ah, I know how we do this. We make a new function. Void change angle. Change preview to angle. Maybe just try out what happens if I draw. Oh, if I draw, it's correct. Okay, so we only have to work on those functions, and this does nothing but calculate the degrees somehow, and then calls this function. Yeah, and we have to use this function here. Because in here we are not supposed to do more stuff. This is something that should be inside of the brush, because the brush has the current angle that is used. So we have to take into account the float, preview new rotation, Difference. We only look for the difference. This is what we are going to plug in here. And this is going to be the preview rotation modulo 360 minus degrees. I'm pretty sure that it's not. I'm pretty sure I'm making a mistake here. I think this bracket, yeah, this bracket is obsolete. But let's just try it out. I think this should just say, hey, you need to turn 6 degrees to the right. It's not doing anything. Pretty sure it's not working, okay. For some reason, I don't get an automatic scene change right now. Hello? Oh, come on, is it not working the whole time? So for some reason the automatic scene switch is broken. Come on, really? So if I have this active, it's supposed to switch to scene 2. Oh dear, this is. Damn, this is annoying. And I have at least I have Stream Deck. Can press that button for monitor 2. Except it doesn't work because Stream Deck hates USB hubs, which makes it which makes Stream Deck pretty dumb and useless for me because I have a laptop. Can't afford a desktop PC. Yay! What else do I have? I think I have keys. I think I had some hotkeys. I had hotkeys. That gun, okay. Oh, no. So I have keys, but they're not working anymore. Now I think I'm missing the monitor 2 setting. Okay, now I have to manually switch between those 2 scenes, which is really annoying. Yay! But it can't. Now it does it by itself. Okay, one time. Oh, it did it so. It did so one time. It does so when I go to Unity, but it doesn't do that when I'm. Holy shit! Fucking buggy tools here. So it's only working for one specific, only for Unity. But if I use Google Chrome, it's not working anymore. Now it's working. I just have to set it up again, which is still annoying. Why can't we have things that just work, yeah? In most cases because of bad programming. Yeah, now I've forgotten what I was actually doing. Thank you. Yeah, I need to debug log the yeah, you know, yeah, the one, yeah, exactly. What I'm actually getting here. Okay, let's test this out. Okay. So we have next to 0 degrees. Okay, that's pretty much unusable. I also have to display the time. The time. Or it's the information in there will not be usable. I also have to display the result. Yeah. Right now, I see a lot of messages here, and I have no idea what that actually means. Yeah, maybe I should debug log them in one line. Yeah, that would be intelligent. So let's see. So the preview rotation here is completely wild. Okay, let's stop this and look at the last result. With a preview rotation of 272, and we wanted to go to minus 119 degrees. Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, we have to calculate these degrees into something else. They make sense to the right, but not to the left. If so if the angle is smaller than 0, then the angle is going to be the angle times minus 2. We can, yeah, we can make this much faster. Okay, then we will always have a positive angle, and then it doesn't make sense to just does it make sense? to just subtract it? I think it does. With an 260 degrees. Let's say it's 180 degrees and we want to go to 180 degrees. It's going to say 0. If it's going to be 0 degrees, then it's going to subtract zeros. 0. And then it's going to I don't know. I think then it has to change. Let's say we are at 0 degrees. We plug in 90. And then we have minus 90 as a difference. I don't know. Let's just try it out. I'm too dumb for this. Okay, we just have to change the direction. I think this is negative. This has to be positive. Could be a problem. Actually, it isn't. Okay. As I said, I'm too dumb for this. I'm just finding the right values by trying them out instead of using my brain like I'm supposed to. That would be too hard for me. They make a full turn here. What the? So here's a half turn. And then they make a full turn. Half turn. Full turn. Okay, so what do we do now? This function here is... Let's just do nothing. See what happens to the left here. Okay, our only problem is that turn to the wrong side. Oh, we still have that minus in here. I don't know. Let's just put a minus in here and hope that it stops rotating to the wrong side. I think that should fix it, but it could also bug it completely. Yeah, now they are rotating right. Do that again. Here they are all up. Are they? Yeah, they're all looking up. Here they are all looking down. That's correct. It's good. And then I could set them up in any direction, like this angle. Now I just have to change the preview. So I can go in here and say, do you want to comment this? That's the new. That's a new. Calculates. The new rotation according to the origin and new mouse position. According. Okay. Actually, this is not. If you read it with the function, it's actually not really a hard function to understand. We can optimize this. Normally, I don't do this because I hate it. And I also hate this name. Like, come on, just don't call it position. Call it origin position. Oh, come on, it bugged out. Oh, come on. Ah, god damn it. I will have to origin. Oh, come on. No. Okay, now. It is more descriptive. Ah, come on, it's 10 lines of code. If anybody reads this, he has to understand 10 lines of code. It's really descriptive. It's saying it rotates the origin. It's calculating the distance, direction, new position. So this is the calculation. Don't record clicks. Calculate. Set new points. Yeah, this is pretty much what it does. Now, is the command good? No. But we have to just pretend that we are going to leave a good comment. Actually, the rule is never used, so we can make this void. And we don't have to void return if we don't use it. Okay, that's pretty good, but what do we do now? The only thing that is still missing in there is when we rotate the preview objects, we save the offset and we set the orientation. We don't set the offset. We only saved it as an information. Let's see what we actually use this for. Okay. What is this position? Where is it coming from? It's the mouse world position. Okay. Where was I starting? I have forgotten. What am I even doing? Okay. Yeah, we need to set this position now. According to the mouse reference. Okay, now we should have a really interesting and powerful function. But set unreachable code detector should have looked into that. And see that. Yay, we're spinning. It's a good trick. So if I now want to draw something in here and I say, hey, I want this tree to be at this position here, I can. it's still dumb, but I can then go around this corner and I feel like the angle is not correct. Oh no, it's just the asset. The asset is pointing to the left, yeah. Now this asset is at its default angle. Okay. And then we would draw them in. Say, hey. Let's draw in stuff here. The only thing is, it always changes the rotation immediately. You would want the rotation to be changed smoother. Also, the offset reference point has to be at the other side. Okay, that's actually a big issue. And after that, we're pretty much finished for today. Something that I didn't expect. But yeah, the offset reference point, actually it's not a big issue. The direction for that is opposite to the angle. Oh, yeah. So how do we do that? We could change the direction here. Look from the mouse position, and then we will change the angle. Could just plug in a plus here, and it should work. And you see that the origin, that the offset upward set reference point is immediately is at the correct position in the end, as it is doing the rotation, and that's a huge improvement. What I say? Improvement? No, it's not an improvement. It's actually what we wanted to do. Okay, now it says we have unreachable code detected. Okay, let's ignore that, because this is what we are going to do to work on tomorrow. Let's just look into the flow of this code. So first of all, let's look into this. Wait for input. Okay, this is just to do. Can we keep quest events? This is where we actually want to put in this line of code. Let's see if that works. It's a very basic change. Yeah, it still works. And then we can just start drawing. In 90% of all cases, you want to draw in with the normal rotation. But there's no way to set it inside of this inspector here. It's a little dumb though. Now, if I use this rotation, I can rotate this 90 degrees, but actually, you know what? Let's make this function only work with 90 degrees angles. Yeah. Let's only make this work with 90 degrees angles. So, oh dear. Oh, come on. My automatic scene switch stopped working again, which is kind of annoying. Oh, sorry, Luna. Oh, sorry. Oh. Enough procrastination. And actually, I don't know. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, actually, I don't know. Um, so, yeah, what do I want to do? I could make it so that you can't that if you rotate 90 degrees, it's always going to set itself to the next 90-degree step. Like you're at 47 degrees, and then it just says, okay, next step is not 47 plus 90, so which would be 137. It would be 90, and then 180. So you would end up with flat numbers again because you want to get back to 0 somehow. I could also make a field in the inspector where you can just see the key and the degrees and set that. It would be a horror to debug though if you play with that fields doing some kind of function. So let's not do that. We now have, but we have the function to set the rotation. So we could just make a menu function, reset rotation. I think that's the best one. And later in the inspector, when we are making an inspector, this is going to be a button. Yeah. So dynamic mouse shifting. So we want a new function here. Reset rotation. I wanted to look, do we have an offset point if we don't use multiple layers? No, we don't. So in that case, we still would want to reset the rotation. And we see the rotation here is not correct. So first of all, when they're on the enable, I want these brushes to set their offset to 0. Just to be sure. I think it should be by default. And later we might save it up in the tile map reference. Now we still have to trust the user that he knows what he's doing. And this option is going to do nothing than to set this to 0. We just have to make sure that we can get the brush. So let's say I want to change the rotation, but it doesn't let me right now. No, the function stopped working. But why? Yeah, because I accidentally used the wrong function here. Oops. Also working in the wrong method. Okay, let's do that again. So first I'm going to set the rotation. Put it to this, and then I say, okay, let's dump. Let's reset this. Okay, now I'm back to 0. Can still, with a key press, just rotate it. I could also say, hey, I want to use my own rotation. On the fly, it's going to work. On the fly, it's going to work. This is awesome. Yeah. So we actually did the harder method. Yeah. We could also reset this with a key press. Let's actually do that. I've forgotten that you can't see the editor. Damn it. Yeah, that function is pretty broken. Where are the input functions? What the hell? Okay, interesting. Let's put this to H and say reset rotation. Also, let's look into this escape input, what this does. It looks like we're just cleaning up now. Put listen to click to false and put this additional mode to none, but where do we do that normally? Here. Okay, that's not going to do anything. Okay, so let's just try it out. I think this is not a good idea. So if I do this and now press escape, it just stops. Okay, that's it's not good. Okay, there's something missing. Let's put this into a method and say private void and additional mode. So we can put this in here. Just yeah, this has to be static. Okay. Now listen to click is also in here, but I will let it in here. Leave it like that because I think it's better to. It's easier to read. It's better to read. And then we don't have to do all of this here. And just use this AND method. So now hopefully this will set everything all right. Okay, if I press escape, nothing's happening. That's bad. That's a downgrade. Isn't this ever executed? This is very sus, to be honest. Okay, it looks like it's not executed. I'm pressing escape and but so it's quite annoying that you can't see the code. Yeah, forgetting about that one. It looks like the escape input function is not executed. But for some reason, this escape function is never executed anymore. So I'm trying to debug log a message when I call this function. This is irritating. Let me unplug my keyboard. It's really weird. What kind of bug is this? What? So one of the functions here is not working. I can't change the reference point. And this is also never working. What the hell? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Let's debug when this is called. And I just thought, hey, maybe we can end the stream. Nope. Okay, but the night is still young. Can still fix this. It's so weird. It's really weird that the key code is never used. It should be catched here, but it isn't. Like it's never reaching this line of code. Let's see that message is being displayed. It should be. It's not. It's not called when I'm pressing escape. That's weird. So escape presses are not catched here. I'm going to restart Unity because this is too weird. That's too weird. It should catch escape presses. It's a big no-no. After that, I will look why the queue and reference point functions are not working anymore. No, it's not. It's not catching escape presses anymore. Oh, I know. I know one function though that would ignore that, and that would be this function. I think it's called twice. No, it isn't. What? Come on, let's just this one line. It's called twice. No, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. If I go into Unity here, press escape, it should be catched. But it isn't. It is not catched. Let's see. It has something to do with this function here. It's that new rotation position. Nope. We just said, no, fuck you, I'm going to give up now. I once could set the different modi here. And and don't work anymore. So I think there's certain code that is just not reached. Yeah, it's going through this code here. And it will return up this line of code. Okay, that's not correct, just a break. Enough, it just breaks. Okay, let's try that again. That would be one of the problems here. Yeah, now I can also use different methods here that I should have been able to use. Yay! Oh, it stops. Hey, it stops changing everything when I start spinning, which is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, because it's listening to the click. Okay. So only thing that no, it's not working is the escape press. Without any reason at all. Without any reason at all, it's not. We're just doing key presses of escape anymore. Let's just maybe put this in front of here and see if it works then. It doesn't make sense at all. My keyboard just gave up. Yeah, now it's registering normally. If I use one of those modes here. Okay. That's good. Let's reset the position. I can rotate it like this. I can rotate it like this. Hey, brave new world. Only thing that is missing is that I can set the offset. Okay, but I guess it's time to say goodbye. I will make the function to rotate the offset next time. We can already rotate everything and have all the functions for that. And we're also debugging it and trying to find errors. That's so we also clean up. I still think we need to make partial classes instead of regions, but that's something that we will do after we do the last function, and that is to change the offset. That will be next time, and that will be tomorrow. So I don't expect this to be too hard, but on the other side, I also didn't expect the rotation to be that hard. And then I went into one issue after another. But it's in there, it's great, and it's working just as intended, so I think I shouldn't be too critical. So, I would say see you next time. Hope you have a great, wonderful rest of the day, good night, and see you back tomorrow. Bye! Oh, damn.